Good evening, welcome to the Acoustic Sofa show here on Cambridge 105. It's Wednesday evening, 9 PM, we're back again. I'm here, Duds, and Simon's here again.
Hiya.
And we also have in the studio, we have Austin here from Reworks, who's coming unexpectedly to me anyway, doing some just filming, basically, doing some filming, because he happens to be friends with a band that are in this evening. And the band that are in this evening are Skimbleshanks, who you may have heard of. Heard of Skimbleshanks, Simon?
I have, yeah, but I haven't heard their stuff.
No,
it's great to be in
I've
the
heard
same room with them.
tracks. So when I say the whole band, it's not the whole band, because that very rarely happens here, does it really? Because of the size of the studio and just general logistics, really. So even though they are a four-piece band comprising of the usual drums, bass, guitar. They are here this evening with two acoustic guitars, and we have Andy and we have George here. Say hello.
Hello.
And there they are. And yes, so this evening they shall be talking about, because I don't know a lot about you guys, so it's going to be interesting to me. I guess I shall just start by saying, tell us a bit about the band, you know.
Well, nearly, I'd say in October 3 years ago, George and I met through a mutual friend. George is a musician. I class myself as a semi-good musician, and we sort of got together, found that we work well together, and we write songs well together.
Yeah.
And it just clicked really, and we thought, right, let's just form a band, didn't we?
Yep. So about 3 years old, the band then?
About 3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was a drummer called Rob. Great guy, great drummer. Then we got Steve. We were very lucky to get Steve.
We put one.
The bass player,
yeah.
I assume.
Sorry, yeah.
Simon,
Sorry,
leave
sorry.
That, no, Simon, leave that one over there. Just pass that one round
Yeah.
to Andy, yeah?
Okay, sorry.
There you go. We're sorting out the mic situation here.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, carry on.
Well,
We thought we need a bass player, so
Yeah.
we put an advert in Ken Stevens, and he basically replied the next week, and that was
Yeah,
that.
and that's
It
the
was
first one he
fantastic.
replied, and that was it.
Never
Yeah,
looked back.
had one audition, and that was
Yeah,
it.
you got
it's
no one
so
else to
lucky.
play. You just thought that's it. He's the right
meant to
man for
be.
the job.
He's
Yeah, that's
very
great.
lucky to have Steve.
I've sort of advertised in a band I was in a little while ago. We advertised on Gumtree, loads and loads of responses. You know,
Yeah.
went through a few bass players, and that was a bass player as well. And eventually found the right one. You know, but you were obviously lucky first time. Huh?
Oh, very, very lucky. Then Rob was with us till, when did he leave? The beginning of the year, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's gone off with his wife and
This is-
newborn baby on a boat.
This was the drummer that we
The
had. He
original
was a
drummer.
friend of
Yeah.
Andy's,
What?
yeah.
He's just what he got when you say gone off.
Well, they planned it.
It wasn't because of the band, was it?
No, hope not.
Possibly.
No,
They-
he was
they've
trying,
gone
it's
off-
the only way he could escape being in the
Yeah.
band.
I think he'd had enough, and the only alternative was to have a child and go around the country on a boat, which I guess.
That's what he's doing, going around the country on
Yeah,
a boat.
crazy guy.
Yeah.
But he's doing it, and newborn baby as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Do you
sure.
know where he is?
No, I haven't the faintest idea. He's
So-
in Cyprus or somewhere now.
Oh right, no, not round the
sorry.
country. Then he's gone off round
No.
the world.
I'm being an idiot.
He's
No,
no,
he's
he's
just,
not.
he's just going around the country.
Yeah. Well, that sounds pretty good. If that, you know,
So
if you want to take that upon yourself, you know.
Well, we were sad to lose him. He's a very good drummer, but now we've got Rick, and we're lucky to have Rick.
So this is the new drummer who's been in how long?
How long? It was not long after, what, 4 months now, I guess. Something like
Yeah, about 4 months, I think.
that. But this
And
was
again, we're very lucky. He's just slotted straight in, isn't he? I mean, he's actually a guitarist, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's a good musician, and he's now.
He does
He
both
now wants-
basically then,
Mm.
guitarist and drummer.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do guitar.
No,
he
no,
just,
no, but I
he's
mean, that's
joined a
what he
band
does,
to
yeah,
be
he's
a
joined-
drummer.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's working very well.
We found this
Yeah.
year though, it was George has just had a baby.
Yeah, he just had a
Well, not
baby too.
myself.
Not George, because that would be very painful. But
No,
he
don't look like he's just had
So
a baby.
this year, start of the year, we decided that we weren't going to be trying to do a lot of gigs. We were just going to. It's a year of just writing and just sorting stuff out.
Just
We've been
heads
very
down,
good.
really.
Good plan,
break-
that's what you've
breaking
been
in
doing.
and enjoying it.
So you haven't played this year at all?
Oh, have you played this year? I can't remember. Yes, we played that open air gig.
When was Reworks, Austin?
Oh
Like
yeah,
December.
played Reworks in winter.
That was good.
Yeah.
We had woolly hats on and
Spaghetti
coats
Faction
and it was
and,
freezing.
Oh, at the Reworks. Whereabouts at Reworks?
On the mezzanine floor, we had the band set up there, and
Because
Alright.
yeah, because where Reworks is, and that's half of the building that's been knocked down on Newmarket Road, isn't it? Is
yeah,
that
the
all
other
sort of
art,
That's
part
yeah.
of it as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
So-
Oh right, good gig. I think I remember that happening actually. You were there, Simon. You went to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was good. It was
Was it a
magic.
good gig?
What?
See, you can't remember, can you?
I'm just holding this microphone. My arm's aching, so. Sorry. It was a good gig, yeah. I had a good time there anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit mad, really, playing up that high and freezing.
It felt
cold.
like you were at
It was
a
really
really
that
big
cold,
gig.
was it?
It was because the stage was
Yeah.
quite high up, and yeah, it was alright.
We did that open air gig, didn't we, earlier on? The last one we did.
What,
You
on
did the Georgina as
No,
well, and
no,
that was
no.
last year.
That street party we did.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did the Covent Garden Street Party
I was
this year.
down there. I don't remember seeing you.
We
play.
were on
We
first.
started
You're
it.
on
We
early.
ended it last year,
Yeah.
and we started it this year.
Yeah.
family-
Yeah, I didn't go down there till later on.
Okay, yeah.
What about the
But she
Gwyde
want-
Street party? Did you play that one?
No,
No,
no, we're
yeah.
going to try and get in there for next year, I
Yeah,
think,
that's a good one.
if
that,
they'll
yeah.
have us.
It's
Yeah.
busy down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Covent Garden's really nice.
Yeah, no, I
It's
went
got
down there
really
later
nice
on. Yeah,
little-
yeah. it's
yeah,
cool.
it's-
I think a storm happened when I was there actually.
Did it?
Yes, later on it did. Cool.
maddest-
So your music then? You share the same kind of taste in music?
yeah. Very much so, really, don't we?
I think we all do, really, don't we? I mean, it's so broad, really. I mean, we're into what the sound that we're trying to create is. We put it down to punk, funk, rock, which is we're just trying to be quite sharp and snappy,
Yeah.
and we rock out a bit as well when we're live. So, but the bass player is he's a very funky bass player, isn't he? So,
I think we're heading more funk than anything else at the moment. The funk rock.
Yeah.
Well, but quite raw. We like the rawness, though, don't we? We try not to use lots of effects and stuff. We keep it quite natural with the guitars.
Yeah.
As much as we
Yeah, we
can,
both
really.
bought all valve guitar amps, so we don't really use much.
That's the same there. Yeah, I don't like using effects.
You don't?
Guitar. No, I never
No.
use them really.
I think you lose
Get in the
something
way.
somewhere, don't you?
Hassle.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We
Yeah.
have to remember which ones are
All
on.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, you get a decent amp, you can get a nice sound from that. You know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But it was about going back to gigs. The best one we did was on Georgina, the Riverboat Georgina in Cambridge.
Yeah. You played a gig on there.
We
did you?
played on the
On the
roof.
roof. Yeah.
Mad.
Excellent. When
was
was that?
Absolutely.
Not in winter, I hope.
This time last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about this time last year. I think.
It was crazy. It really was.
It worked really well, didn't it?
It's the biggest stage
That
we
sounds
played
like a
on.
great gig. I wouldn't mind playing there. Where did that come about?
It was a river festival, wasn't it?
That's
and
right.
it was the first one, or was it the first or second one they'd done? I can't remember. It was World Rivers Day, I think it was called.
Right.
That's right.
And Tarquin was involved in it, and he had a number of bands on, and we played last, didn't we?
Tarquin's the manager of Georgina.
Oh right,
He's
okay.
the-
Yeah.
The ship.
But it's quite nice. You ran and got some lights from Reworks, didn't you? Because we
Yeah.
realised it was getting dark.
So was
no
there a
one would
few
see
bands
us.
playing there that day then?
There were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was just surreal,
Good day,
really.
Oh, National Rivers Day.
Yeah.
that
There
was
was
it.
loads of stuff going on, wasn't there? All day. Yeah,
All
again,
on
I
the
didn't make it.
Jesus
I
Green.
remember
Yeah,
that
it was a good
happening
day.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play on top of the riverboat, Georgie,
On
or
the
inside?
roof.
On the
No,
roof, yeah.
We
Oh,
have played
I would've
inside as well, haven't we?
I would've got
first
vertigo.
gig was inside.
Yeah.
Riverboat, wasn't it?
And we're playing there in
13th of October. We're back on the roof if it's
Oh, really?
not
If-
raining.
What's that all about in that gig?
We were supposed to do it in the summer, but something happened. I can't
yeah,
remember.
it just wasn't going to work then.
But we just wanted to go back on the roof, basically.
Yeah, I want to go and play there too.
Yeah,
Sounds like a great gig.
it's
Well,
a
it
good
would-
venue actually.
it would make a great venue for.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
live
we keep
bands.
saying to
Yeah,
him,
it
you know,
would,
it's a
wouldn't
nice music. It would be a nice music venue, I think.
And you've got the option if it rains, we can just play inside. So.
Yeah, fantastic. Yes. I think Simon's arms are back.
Is there any way we
He's
can-
holding
My
arm's
this
about to fall off.
microphone. He's looking
so.
totally pained.
I'm not sure, I'm saying,
He's
tell him
giving me
to
the
play,
make
tell him
them
to
play
play.
a song kind of look. So with that, because I can't handle the stairs anymore, I'm actually going to ask you to play a tune. Give us a tune. Let us know what it is.
Okay, what do you want to do?
You want to do
Firefly?
first, didn't you? Okay, this is a new-ish song called
Yeah.
Firefly.
Okay.
I used to bask out in your light. It used to shine all over me. Then you spread your wings and left me far behind, and at the same time you set me free. Now instead of sitting in your shadow, I've got my own little light that glows. Maybe one day I'll be a shining star like you, but then again, who knows? And I am slipping out into the darkness, the great ocean of black. And I am slipping out into the darkness, and there'll be no turning back. I used to love the first light of the day. Now I wait for the evening to come, when I can feel my mind just drift away from everything and everyone. I sit there and I try to remember your face, your skin, your smile and your lines, and the things you used to say, but they all fade away like everything else in time. And I'm slipping out into the darkness, now that your light has gone. And I'm slipping out into the darkness, my nights go on and on. Ba 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 ba. I'm slipping out into the darkness, the great ocean of black. I'm slipping out into the darkness, and there'll be no turning back. And I'm slipping out into the darkness, up into the night sky. And I'm slipping out into the darkness, wave bye-bye to your Firefly.
Nice one.